What's going on, guys? This is Dr. Freeze here at the Lighthouse, and today I'm gonna teach you how to stack. Stacking is a very easy move that anyone can learn in 5 minutes or less. It's super easy. All it is you take one hand and stack it on the other. And you give the illusion that one hand disappears and another one appears. So today I'm gonna teach you top and bottom stacks, flip stacks, and sideways stacks. Now if you're ready to stack up, give me a like and a subscribe and let's get to it. Now first thing I wanna talk about is arm placement. When you're stacking, you want your hands kind of far out, pushed out like this. Because if your hands are too close and you stack, it's gonna put a lot of tension on your wrist, and that's what we don't want. We want longevity in this game. So we're gonna stretch our arms out like this, and we're gonna stack like so. Now, the first stacks we're gonna do are the top and bottom stacks. So we're gonna start with our hands out, fingers closed, and we're gonna put one hand on top of the other. Our palms are gonna be facing down. And all we're gonna do is move one hand underneath the other. Boom! That was fire, huh? That's literally it. So these, I'm going underneath, right? I would call these bottom stacks.
Yeah, boy.
And then you could go on top. These are called top stacks. So after you got down these stacks underneath, and you got down the ones above, you can also stack by moving in front. And then you could stack by moving behind. The general idea is a cause and effect. When one hand touches the other, it moves, right? Stack, move, stack, move. Now after you got all of these motions down, lift your palms up and now try them this way. So again, we could do our bottom stacks. We could do our top stacks. We could do our backwards stacks. And then we could do our forward stacks. Now I'm gonna go over the flip stacks. So again, we're starting in this position. Now we're gonna flip our hand in a scooping motion, and we're gonna flip it underneath. And after we stack it, the next hand, flip it underneath. Now from here, what we do is we flip our hand back like a come hither motion, and then we loop it around so it comes underneath. And again with this hand, we could come hither, flip it around, and now we're back to our starting position. Boom, 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 boom. So when we're here, flip, 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 flip. Stack, stack. And you know you're doing this back flip, right? When your elbow pops up. You see that? Boom. Now another flip stack you could do is with both your palms facing down, you can bring your top hand and kind of flip it back like this, and then bring it back right underneath. And this one too, you could kind of flip it, angle it like this, like you're about to backhand someone, and then bring it right underneath. And that gives a little more style than if you were just doing these backward stacks. You could kind of flip it like that. So now that you know these bottom stacks, these top stacks, and these flip stacks, you can mix them up in literally any way you want. So you could flip, flip, bottom, 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 top, flip, 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 flip. Any way you want. So so we got those basic stacks down. Now I'm gonna teach you the sideways stacks. We're gonna put our hands on top of each other like this. I like to call these vertical stacks because they're going straight up. So it's the exact same idea. What you're gonna do is just take the bottom one, put it on top. Take the bottom one, put it on top. Now you can do these vertical stacks a few ways. You can stack them up, 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 and then bring the whole stack down. Or you could replace each stack with a new hand. From here, as you're stacking, you could also tilt one to the side and then stack them like this so they're perpendicular. And you could tilt the whole thing and then stack them like this. Now another way you could do sideways stacks is instead of doing them vertically like this, you could tilt it to the side. And these are my favorite type of stacks because these ones give the illusion that one hand is disappearing and then reappearing somewhere else. So as we're horizontal, again, apply any of those prior stacks that we learned. You could do it like this, you could do it like this, right? You could go underneath, you could go over, you could go flip, flip over, and then you could flip it like this. Then you could go over here, bring it back this way, back this way, back this way. You could literally go any way that you want. You could even go in the exact same place. So I could do a little flip here, and then flip here, flip here, flip. Now I'm gonna give you a couple tips for your stacks. When placing your new stack, you want precision and exact placement to make it look clean. You don't want your hand to be out and kind of like moving forward still while this other one's moving around. You want it to be clean and you want exact placement. So if I'm going in, I stop right there. And if I move it here, I stop it right there. And I stop it right there. Boom, boom, boom. You want to be ice cold with your placement. And that way it gives a more powerful illusion. So one of my favorite things to do with stacks is mix in finger rolls, because your hand placement is already set up for them. If you're stacking and you somehow end up in this position, boom, finger roll, easy. Or if you end up in this position, boom, finger roll, easy, right? So if we're stacking like this, boom, boom, let's say we're doing these sideways stacks, and we somehow end up here, easy finger roll right in their face. And then you could open it up, do some more stacks like this, and then we end up over here. Now we got another finger roll. Now once you practice your stacks and your finger rolls, you can mix in more advanced finger rolls with these. So we stack over here, boom, 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 and then we could do one of these finger rolls. Overall, stacking is a very easy concept, but it can get very technical because there are a lot of different ways to do them. So just play around with them, find out which ones look best to you, and go blow people's minds with them. So again, I hope you learned something, and here's a light show. Check up my body, join the flow. If you want to learn how to glove, click the link down below for the beginner guide, and leave a comment down below with what you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I wish you all a lovely and beautiful day. I'll see you next time.